Okay, hello. How's it going? Welcome, 1%ers. That'll make sense later on as we evolve together, as we grow, and as this becomes something bigger. I just want to welcome you to Slick Exclusive, the experience. This is yours, ours, the world's story. Today we're here in my apartment complex gym. I'm going to be working out while explaining and giving a brief explanation of Slick Exclusives and I guess what we're all about, what I'm all about, and what's to come in the future and what to expect. I know I have a lot of people, primarily my followers on Snapchat. That's where I'm really more based on. I'm going to explore. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. I'll be honest, right? I need to slow myself down. But basically, because I'm slowing myself down because I don't want to do this in multiple takes. Like, so I'm just gonna correct myself in the moment. Maybe I'll edit it, maybe I won't. We'll see. It's gonna be raw, authentic. That's what this is. Okay. But yeah, long story short, I'm going to be telling you what this is all about, the different segments of my business, and different projects that are going to be happening. I'm gonna film a lot of different videos today. I'm gonna post them, upload them, and primarily gonna be the first one is gonna be this one talking about what Slick Exclusive is, and then the second video is gonna be talking about the different segments and things. I don't know, whatever. Screw it, whatever. We're just gonna raw dog it. Anyways, basically, this is the start of it all. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so I just got back from New York. Basically, when I don't stay consistent in the gym routine, when I get back into the gym, I typically try to do like full body stuff for a couple of days to just really work my entire body and physique back into it. So I'm gonna start off with bench. I'll probably do some arms, some bis and tris, and then some legs a little bit too, just to kind of just get back into it. And really so that I can be able to explain what I'm going to explain to you guys too without doing too much. So yeah, so first thing first, what is Slick Exclusives? Slick Exclusives is the brand behind my company, right? The face of my company, I guess. And basically I have 3 segments that I focus on. Okay, entertainment, which was the first thing that started all of this, cryptocurrency, and real estate. Okay, and the goal is to empower my generation, Gen Z. I'm 25 years of age, right? I turn 26 soon. Empower just anyone beyond my generation, right, to take control of their life and be awesome. Okay, just really be awesome. And I'm going to create different experiences for you to literally experience awesomeness, and so that because why my product and service is an experience is because I believe that we as humans learn from our experiences from as babies, toddlers, in young adults, and so forth, right? The experiences we've had and that we experience is what we learn from and grow from, right? And some people can interpret it a certain way, and others can interpret it a different way, which lead to your mindset, I guess. And my goal is to change something in you chemically, biologically, through these experiences, and to stimulate your mind, your body, your soul to experience greatness and be able to understand what it means to be great. And we're going to be telling a story together in these experiences. Okay, so that's what that is. That was a lot, I know. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but we'll do trial and error. So I got to knock out my first rep. Let's do it. My back is low-key kind of killing me, but whatever. The camera stopped recording. That was a 3-minute long video, so whatever. Let's do it. Cool. Alrighty. Okay. All right. So all of the experiences that I'm going to create and have are going to have the ability to be monetized by the experiencers. Okay. And we do this and use this with cryptocurrency technology. That's where the second segment comes in. A lot of the experiences is going to be infused, almost every, starting off, we'll ease you guys into it, right? This is a literal step-by-step process that I'm going to take you guys through. It took a lot of planning and dedication to create this. And we're gonna do it step by step, and nobody's gonna get left behind. Everybody that's meant to be there and be at the end will be there, right? But let's see. Anyways, we're gonna be able to monetize everything that we do and all of our interactions, right? And I'm gonna create power and wealth in my 1%ers by giving them the ability to monetize everything that they do, their everyday life. That's a lot of the focus of decentralization and cryptocurrency technology. All right, this is a more broader conversation, right? This is just an introduction into everything that's going to be happening. Later on, the further videos that are going to be coming are going to be talking about these technologies, and I'm going to be breaking it down to the simplest form, so that you guys can understand what it is in its entirety if you want to dive that deep into it, right? So yeah, but that's a different story. And then so now we're on to the second set. All right, let's do it. Ooh. Nice. Okay. All right. So I guess that leaves the third segment. The third segment is real estate. Okay. Traditionally, only older money had the power and finance and the capital to get into real estate traditionally, right? Your boomers, your powerful companies, etc., etc. Your parents, if they own homes, things like that, right? But now, with me, and with a lot of the technological changes that has been happening in the world, right? We now have the ability for you to invest in real estate with as little as $5 theoretically, right? If we did a tokenization of a real estate asset, and we made enough shares available for you to be able to buy in on that asset at $5, right? Or fractional, you know what I'm saying? But basically, yeah. So that's another conversation and story that we'll also dive deeper into, right? But for that segment of the world, right, we have, if you have crypto holders, my company gives you the ability, right, to buy real estate asset using your cryptocurrency without selling it, right? If you want to, you can. That just all comes down to strategy, right? But that is a ability. And now for anybody and anyone, regardless of cryptocurrency, right, of holdings, I would say, or cryptocurrency capital, you can buy real estate using a cryptocurrency technology and blockchain technology, and basically have instantaneous transactions, and it's safer, faster, and it's just much better technology, much better fintech, much better prop tech. Okay, it's a lot. I know I'm speaking fast because I'm working out. My blood's up. But yeah, I'll drop a couple versions of this video so that we can, you can slow it down, speed it up, do whatever you got to do to be able to, understand what I'm saying. And again, I will drop more videos for myself, and for everybody to be able to understand these different things and segments that I'm going into and talking about. Okay. Alrighty, third set. Let's knock it out. Let's do it. Unfortunately, the video cut out on my last rep, but whatever, we knocked it out. I think I did like 8 or 9. Regardless, the baseline was 8. But yeah, anyways, and that's the premise of things, right? And of it. So we'll talk about different people this is going to impact. And I want to give some mini examples now before I go in depth later, right? As to different people, right? And I'm going to be speaking on specific people that have hit me up. So if you're watching this video and this sounds familiar, I'm more than likely referencing a conversation that we've had before in the past. Okay? Alrighty. For my entertainment side of things, right? For my artists, my musicians, my lyricists, my songwriters, different things like that. You now have the ability to have 100% ownership of your work and of your value, and control the rights of your product before it hits the market. Okay? Rather than having some bigger company who's gonna hate when I say this, rather than them having you wrapped around in a 360 deal. And with me, I'm gonna do everything they're gonna do at a much way more rational, and makes more sense for you, for you, realistically speaking. I could be power hungry and try to snatch you for everything that you want, right? But okay, I'm getting off track. But for example, my artists, that have hit me up, my musicians, I have some different artists that are going to be signed to my entertainment company, and things like that, right? I've talked to you guys about this before, right? And I've said this to you guys, but I'm telling the world this now, right? You will have an ability for you to be able to get premium marketing, premium creativity, premium brand recognition, connections, distribution, project management, and everything, all while retaining ownership of your work and of your rights and things like that. So if you're an artist, this is where NFTs comes in place and things like that. And everybody's gonna be like, oh, NFT, everybody, all those things they came down to $0. Yes, it had no real value. They didn't back it with any real world value. We're going to do that. We are going to change that as a company, as an organization, as a community here at Xclvs, okay? All right, that's just a mini example. I know I kind of rambled a little bit. I hope it was a little bit concise and made some sense. But again, we're gonna get better. I'm gonna get better. You gonna get better 1% every single. All right, last one. Let's knock it out. Got 225. We're gonna rip this thing, and then I'm gonna say one last thing, and then that should be it for the most part for that aspect of things. Let's do it. Let's do it. I hit the bar, hit the thing. Alrighty. But yeah, we knocked that out. All right, okay, so I'm gonna clear this out, and then honestly I'm just gonna keep rambling about different projects on the entertainment side of things, right? Because they excite me, and that I love that the most, right? But you're gonna get paid to come to experiences, to go to things, to go to yoga class, to do this or to do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna get rewarded literally for showing up and participating in your community, okay? that's just among the short list of things that and the capabilities of my company, of the technology that blockchain and cryptocurrency offer us. Okay, I'm gonna explain what every single thing means to you. I'm gonna break it down to you and show you how we can make money together and doing the things that you love and want to do. Okay, it's gonna change this community, our community's life. Okay, it's gonna change it. It really is. And I can't emphasize that enough. I really can't. Okay, so there's people that have been supporting me since I don't even know how long now, since high school, and I've taught this vision and spoken about this vision too, and I can't. I'm doing it for them, man. I can't even, like, they've been here for so long, and they are going to be. I just can't wait to show them what they've been waiting on and trusting and believing in. It's gonna be awesome. All right, so we've talked about entertainment a lot bit. We talked about cryptocurrency. I think I kind of explained how. No, I didn't explain too much about cryptocurrency. Basically, to summarize it, cryptocurrency is the leverage, one of the tools that we use to create this power and community that we are creating. Okay, the technology allows us to take control over our finances and our life and our privacy, essentially, basically. I don't know how that sounded. I might retake that, but yeah, for the most part. And then real estate, basically, real estate technology is evolving and changing. It's going on chain, and I'm going to create a company for larger players in the game, that want to utilize the and leverage cryptocurrency to create some wealth and things and investment opportunities. And then for the smaller fish in the sea, right, I'm gonna give them an opportunity to understand in the real estate market and cryptocurrency and things like that, on a very miniature level, while and taking it and feed them basically step by step, and giving them an opportunity, long story short, to get in the market that they otherwise wouldn't have had traditionally. Okay, this is going to be a forward-thinking, futuristic, ever evolving, step-by-step story, an experience that we're going to be enjoying together, for the most part, I believe. And yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I should tell you guys as an introduction. I think this introduction has went very well. I think I got to most of the points that I wanted to go and get into. I don't want to overextend it and overexert this myself. So I think I'm going to cut it short, enjoy my workout, and come back with some later videos further explaining the different projects and experiences that are to come, and how you can get involved in those things, and drop in little mini videos and things like that, as we go through the story and experience together. And I'm excited. So again, thank you guys for joining and being here and becoming a part of this experience. Let's do it together. Signing out.